The reality is they are flabbergasted. Okay, I'm talking about your family. I'm talking about these old friends of yours. I'm talking about these old coworkers. I'm talking about these old teachers. I'm talking about these people that for so long, the people that tore you down, these people that tore you down, they spend so much time and energy, all these years of talking down on you, looking down on you, turning their nose up at you, thinking that you weren't going to amount to anything, thinking that you weren't going to be successful, thinking that you were not going to heal yourself, that you were going to remain that unhealed version of yourself, thinking that you weren't going to mature, thinking that you were going to remain that immature, emotionally immature person, thinking that you were going to remain insecure and that you were going to lack self-esteem, when now you're confident, you're walking, you have high self-esteem, you love yourself. They thought you were going to be in that energy of not loving yourself and more so self-sabotaging. They really thought that whatever pit you were in, they thought you were going to stay in that pit. But let me tell you, baby, you are Joseph. You may have gotten thrown into in the pit, but baby, you on your way to the palace. You see, they thought that when they left you there, that you were going to just be dead. They thought that if they could leave you for dead, that you were going to be gone and forgotten, and they would not have to deal with you anymore. They thought that they wouldn't have to, they basically deep down always knew you had potential. They deep down knew you had potential, but they just didn't want to see you get there. And when they saw you kind of inching up, they did everything they could to tear you down. Some of these people didn't even believe in you at all. God hid your anointing from them. Some of these people didn't even believe in you at all. You were overlooked. They underestimated you. You were the one that they least expected to be this way that you are now. And now, this is why these people, they are all flabbergasted. They're wondering, how are you thriving? How did you make it through? How did you survive all that was thrown at you? How did you get stronger? How did you get wiser? How did you get kinder? How did you get more loving? How do you love yourself so much? And how are you so kind and so generous after everything you've been through? It's because they're comparing themselves to you. They know that when life knocked them down, they stayed down. And when life knocked you down, you kind of were down at this point. You guys were both just sitting down, looking at how down you were. But now you're the one that actually got up. You got up and you moved on with your life. They stayed down. So they're wondering, how are you doing all of this? Because you decided to get up. Because you decided to heal. Because you decided that you loved yourself too much and that your future was way too important for you to stay stuck in your past and for you to allow the present to not be present because you're too busy focused on the past. Let them be flabbergasted. Let them sit here and wonder how you're getting all of this success because you continue to be who you are. Let them wonder how you're so healed and so loving.